So here we have the Volvo XC60 D5 automatic on a 66 plate. I'm going to show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. As you'll see from the outside, you've got alloy wheels and tinted windows around the rear. The tailgate on this car is actually electronic and will open with a push of the key. And then as we approach the tailgate, you'll see plenty of boot space along with those three seats that fold down independently of each other. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now before I hop in and run through some controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in great condition the whole way round. Just before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you've got full leather seats. They're incredibly comfortable actually as well on this particular car. They are electric with 3 different memory settings. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard as you might expect. So let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the far left hand side we've got the fuel gauge, and on the far right hand side it will show you what gear the car is currently in. As it's an automatic, we're in P for park at the moment. And then everything else is in the centre there. It's all digital, so you've got a digital readout for the speedometer as you can see, and the rev counter surrounds it. You can change various different bits of fuel economy information using controls on the left hand side of the steering wheel. So as you can see, as I scroll through those, it'll bring up different bits of information until it takes you back to the beginning again. If we back out to the steering wheel, we've got cruise control on the left hand side and then stereo controls on the right hand side, along with voice activation for the phone. So once you pair a phone, hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list and it will do that for you. Pairing of the phone is done using the unit here and the screen directly above it. Before we get onto that, you'll see this car's got DAB digital radio. It also has AM and FM. You move it round using this dial here. When you select a frequency you want, you then press OK on that dial and it'll open up that given frequency. There are various other things you can get up on this screen. So for example, if I press the satellite navigation button down on the main unit, up will come the satellite navigation. Then you use the same dial to control everything on there. You can then exit back out of it and use that dial to select various other things. Should you not want to be pressing buttons as you're driving, the dial will do all of these things. So you can select media, for example. And if you select media, it will show you the different ways you can listen to music beyond the radio. So it's got a CD player, USB and iPod input. It's got its own hard disk. You can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, and it's got auxiliary input as well. So loads of ways to listen to music. This car's also got all-round parking sensors. So when you put the car into reverse, you'll see the image will appear on the right-hand side, and that will work the front and rear parking sensors. So working our way down from there, you can see the CD player at the top of that unit, and then some of the buttons I was using a moment ago around the outer edge there, and then that's the main dial that will operate the majority of what you do. Down here you've got dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on the left and right hand sides of the car, and the temperature will come up in the bottom corner of the screen to show you which side of the car you're adjusting. You then simply press that button to turn the air conditioning on. You can adjust the fan speed with this dial here. You can then, should you wish to, just hit auto and the car will maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can then decide where you'd like the air to blow, and again the image will come up there to let you know which ones you've selected or deselected. Beneath that we have the stop and start. So this car is designed to cut out when you're stationary in traffic and your foot is on the brake pedal. You can turn that system off should you wish to, and then this button will turn off or turn on the front parking sensors in isolation. They'll always come on if you put the car into reverse. And then lastly you have the fully automatic gearbox just there. The last thing I wanted to talk about is Volvo's CitySafe system, which this car is equipped with. You can't see it, but inside this unit that surrounds the rear view mirror, there is a camera that continually assesses the road ahead. It's able to pick up on the difference between cyclists, pedestrians, cars, lorries, you name it, and able to recognise when there is a potential collision or danger, warning you, the driver, of that potential collision, and actually bringing you to a complete stop if you take no action yourself. Hopefully something you'd never need to use, but well worth knowing that it's there. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.